which brings us to the next kind of step. So you have all these little microscopic creepy crawlies in the root zone. You got worms eating those. So the microscopic things are eating nutrients, the worms eating that, and shitting that out, which is creating nutrients, right? And then you got stuff eating the worms. You have all this dead decaying matter on the top, all these little bugs, roly-polies, earwigs, all these, all this random stuff. They're crucial, because they're eating all the crap and shitting out nutrients for your plant. It's fertilizer. It's what it is. You know what I mean? So you need to attract, if you do not have it, you need to attract these wild, create the habitat for these little creatures. You know what I mean? The roly-polies, all those spiders, everything has its place in the food chain. And when that gets disrupted, which obviously it has at this point, people, we think we can all understand that. I have a slug issue, and the one thing that could help is possums, but unfortunately I have a fucking dog and he likes to eat them. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that, but you know what I mean? You just take one little creature out of the system and then all these other pests get out of control, and that's really what the issue is. So boiling down to it, if you have a backyard or you're, wherever you have, if possible, make it as insect and critter friendly as you can, get, if you have the space and you're not allergic, obviously, you can do like a beehive, which I don't know much about. I'd like to get into that eventually. I have what I want to say mason bee houses. It's basically like a birdhouse, but they come with a bunch of circular tubes, and this one species of bee fills the tube with its offspring and then puts a layer of mud on the outside, which is pretty cool. And then they come out and pollinate. It's a way to attract pollinators, which is something you're going to want to do. So if you have a veg garden, you don't want to just do all veg, interplant some flowers and a few garlic cloves, like we were saying, and then you're pretty much set. You have the flowers attracting beneficial insects like parasitic wasps, honeybees, fucking what else, hoverflies, all that good stuff, all these weird insects that you don't really care about or notice all that often. Those are the things that are going to keep everything else under control. So interplanting flowers with your crop is a very smart thing to do, in my opinion. And that goes with another thing is, and I was saying, letting some of your crop go to flower and seed for basically like an offering. Think of it like that. Like if I have 3 plants of broccoli, at least one of those I'm going to let flower and feed the whatever wants to nibble upon it, you know what I'm saying? And kind of just let them do that, and then I have the other ones to eat, and it's kind of like coexisting, that's all you got to do. You got to coexist with the bugs. I know you may not like it, but these are fucking facts at this point. I'm sorry.